Hi everyone and welcome back to some more Long War 2. So, let's continue where we left off. We got one more mission coming up before we can prepare the next story mission. So, let's just wait for that. And I do have to wait for it, because we got Christian there and a few other people. I'm not doing a major story mission without Christian, obviously. And we need the gear. So, yeah. Anyway, supply drop. And new dark events. Let's have a look. What's this? Rural propaganda blitz. Advent tries to undercut resistance recruitment efforts. Okay. Also vigilance and faceless. Okay, that's fine. Let's go grab the supplies. We only got 160 right now, so that's not amazing. And missions. Yeah, I'll skip that one. The only mission I would do right now is to counter one of the dark events. We can't really afford anything else, since the story mission is the priority. And we need our best possible squad for that. It's going to be a tough one. Anyway, let's hire all the possible recruits in here. Like so. Alright, welcome aboard. Anything interesting to buy? Not really. Superior agility is not bad. But I think I'll keep the supplies. Advanced conditioning. That is also nice. Actually, let's grab advanced conditioning. But that's it. I'll keep my other supplies. Alright, back to Australia.
For the Australian sector.
This will actually be a tough mission because it's high advent activity region. But I don't really want to waste intel for that. We can always just abort if we want to. We'll see. Let's see how much we can infiltrate it first. It won't be much above 100. We got 18 more hours. So 111%. Moderate heavy activity. That's going to be rough. We can evac in 2 turns. Okay, let's give it a shot. We can always just abort. As in, without completing the objective. A lot will depend on the exact placement of the workstation and how easy or how hard it's going to be to hack it from this distance. We'll see about that.
This is Avenger. The access point we're after is
yeah, that's fine, I think.
Expect hostile resistance.
I didn't get a good look. It should be fine, yeah. If we can get close. That's a big if. 22 aliens total, yeah, we have to avoid triggering any groups. We do have some battle scanners, so I think it's a good idea to just throw one right away. Or we can throw it on the next turn, I suppose. Let's have a look around. We can also use the high ground. Maybe. It's not necessarily a good idea, but this area looks safe so far. So it's probably fine to go up there. Yep, we found something. Yep, there's a group. 2 Centurions and a Mutant Elite. We have to avoid that. We can't afford to trigger anything until we get close to the objective. Because it's simply not going to happen if we start fighting. 22 enemies with Advent Strength 10 is just a little bit too much.
Headed there now.
We'll play it safe. So, let's move.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Affirmative. Scanning now.
We can stick close to the zone wall for now, until we get closer to the objective. That's one possibility. I'm mostly worried about like chain activations, because with so many enemies in here, it's very easy to end up fighting like 15 all at the same time. That can definitely happen. So I think we'll throw that battle scanner. But first, let's move. And we'll throw it in this direction. I want to see if this area is clear or not. That's actually kind of important. The zone wall is right here. So if we can hug the zone wall safely, that would be nice. Alright, let's take a look then. Seems fine. Yep, looks safe. Unless there's a group just outside of range. Which is certainly a possibility, but it looks like it's safe to hug the zone wall. That's exactly what we're going to do then.
Heading out.
And let's check inside the building too. Yep, looks fine. Alright, that's good news. Let's not lose concealment by running through the building. That would be pretty bad. That would be really bad. Alright people, let's go. We'll keep Christian on the high ground for now, probably. But he can't stay too far behind. Because, you know, we have to evac as fast as possible after hacking the workstation. This is still going to be tricky, don't get me wrong.
Roger that.
We'll have to be very, very careful. And we'll have to survive for 2 turns after the hack. That might not be so easy either. But so far it's looking good, we can get pretty damn close. So, let's keep moving then. Marbozir can scout ahead a bit. Yep, seems fine.
We got a hostile squad
Okay,
here.
there's a group right next to the train, but that's pretty much always the case. Looking very promising so far.
Will do.
Come on people, let's go. And Christian, actually, I'm not going to keep him all the way back here. That's just a little bit too dangerous for my taste. I wouldn't want some group to run into Christian.
Good to go.
We should be able to do this.
Got it. Moving.
If we can hack the workstation, and then lose concealment with the hack, we'll be fine. We just can't afford to lose concealment before that point. Okay, there's an Andromedon coming. That's not good. I hope they will turn back. How close do we have to be in order to get the hack done? Yeah, we need to be pretty damn close. Alright. Well, if that's what we have to do, that's what we'll do. Let's move a little bit closer still.
Hostiles making the rounds.
Another group. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. It's really easy to end up fighting like 15 enemies all at the same time in these missions. This is still going to be tough. Especially if the Andromedon group doesn't turn back. I need them to go in the other direction. Otherwise this will be tough. Okay, let's make sure they won't reveal us. That's important. We'll stay in cover from this direction.
There now.
I will do my best if they end up revealing us, but that would make it significantly tougher. Yeah, and this is a lot of enemies. We will end up triggering like 12. Okay, they are moving away. Good, good. I was a little bit worried about that. Let's just wait a few turns. We need to wait for the right moment. There's no rush. And this is certainly not the right moment. So where do we have to stand to hack the workstation? Yeah, we can hack it from somewhere around here, I think? No? Can we? Seriously, how close do we have to be to that thing? That's weird. We can't hack it from the outside, really. Okay, that's very disappointing. I thought we'll be able to hack it from the outside, but it doesn't look like it. That's a little bit strange. But okay. Well, let's just wait another turn or two. but it's starting to look like we won't be able to do this mission at all. If I can't hack the workstation from the outside, we will not be able to do this. Because I can't afford to fight all these guys all at the same time. We will not be able to kill that many. This is basically almost the entire map worth of enemies. We could try to attack one group from the corner, but I'm still not convinced that's a good idea at all. We could try. Yeah, I can't hack the workstation from the outside. That's very disappointing. Alright, let's just move towards the corner and see if that's going to be any better. If we could kill the group with the Andromedon without alerting too many other groups, that would make it easier. Question is, can we actually do that? Because I'm not entirely convinced. I'm pretty sure they will hear us, which is one of the worst parts of Long War 2, really.
No need to ask twice.
If there are multiple groups very close to each other, it's really hard to kill one of them without others attacking you. And I can't afford to fight 15 enemies in here. It just won't be doable. Even with a relatively strong squad like this.
10-4.
Looks like that's it. Alright then. None of this is relevant if we won't be able to hack the workstation from the outside. Also, now we won't be able to move some of our soldiers, I think. Because of the patrol. Yeah. Scott can't move. Christian can't move. Philip can. Well, we'll just wait another turn. Yeah, it looks like we can't hack the workstation from the outside at all. It's just not possible. Well, I guess that means I'll have to evac. There's no possible way I can kill all of these guys. They are too close to each other. We'll just end up fighting most of the map all at the same time. I don't see a good solution here. Well, the best solution would be to fight just one at a time, obviously, but I'm pretty sure that's just not possible in here.
Roger that.
Especially if these guys reveal us on the next turn. I can't move. Let's overwatch and see what's going to happen. If we end up triggering like 3 groups, I'll just evac. I think they will reveal us. Maybe not yet. Almost, but not quite. We are still fine. Alright. Well, I obviously can't move, so best we can do is wait. Yep, they will see us now. Alright. Let's see how many groups we'll end up with. Probably 3. I'm pretty sure it's going to be 3. 1 down. 2 down. Well, at least it was a pretty decent ambush. Also, that Andromedon might activate too. I think it will. Yeah, it will. Hi. What's going on? It looked like it bugged out for a moment there. So, since we can't hack the workstation from this direction, at least from the looks of it, I just have to evac. I'm not going to risk a squad wipe just for the sake of getting 28 intel and an intel package. That's 12 active enemies. There's just no way I can fight that many safely. Unless we manage to take control of the longbow. But the problem is that if we take control of the longbow, that will just trigger even more enemies. So it's not really a good idea. No, it's not. It really isn't. Well, there's no real good solution here. There simply is not. Well, let's call the Skyranger first. Somewhere in this area, in the back. That seems reasonable.
Requesting immediate evac.
And now we have to survive.
Evac request confirmed. Hold tight.
Let's have a look. Most of these enemies are dangerous. So I don't know about this. I don't see a good way to handle this. A flashbang, but that won't neutralize too many of them. We also have a smoke bomb, or smoke grenade. That's a possibility. I could kill one with skull mine, but then Scott would simply die. We still got that haywire protocol. 90% chance to shut down the longbow. We'll have to do that. But first I need to move into better cover. There isn't really any better cover. No, there kind of isn't. I would like to kill the sentinel because otherwise he will flank us. But I don't see a good way to kill him. I can hit him in the face with both barrels, but then Julie will be able to get flanked. So that's not really any better. We'll just trade one flank for another. That's not good at all. I suppose we can use command on Julie after we do that. Probably the best way to handle it. I can't leave that guy alive. So both barrels. Hopefully that will be enough to kill him, because it might not be. There, he's dead. Okay then.
Only the best.
Now we probably need command on Julie. Can we pick up the load? With someone? No, probably not. Anyway, Julie needs command. So... can we use it from here? On Julie? No, we can't. We need to move. I'll need to move forward a little bit. Which is unfortunate. That should be good enough. Alright, let's do it. At least I'm pretty sure we can. Yes, we can. Alright, and I just need to move into cover. I know that doesn't sound too exciting, but
On my way.
that's just what we need to do. Now, back to others. What the heck do we do with others? We do have a smoke grenade on Christian. That's probably what we'll have to do. Quincy. I'd like to kill at least one enemy, but I'm not sure if that's going to happen or not. Let's give it a shot. We'll try to kill the trooper. I know that's not the most dangerous guy out here, but he's the easiest to kill, and we missed. That kind of sucked. Well, so much for that plan. What now? I don't know. There's not much I can do about the Andromedon. We could try Arc Pulsar, but there's no good position for us to stand at. I literally can't use Arc Pulsar on the Andromedon without getting Michael killed. Unless we can stand where Christian is. Is he actually in range of the Andromedon? Or is he one tile too far away? He's one tile too far away, so this is not good. Yep, so there's no way I can use Arc Pulsar on the Andromedon. Unless I'm willing to sacrifice Michael, since he will get flanked by multiple enemies. We obviously don't want that. We'll just have to leave that Andromedon and do nothing about it. I just can't. I'm not going to sacrifice a guy just for the sake of trying to stun an Andromedon. That's a bad trade. Let's try Arc Pulsar on the Viper. I was hoping to stun it. It sucks so much that we can't hack the workstation. Yeah, we would have to go inside the train to hack it. So this mission was basically impossible. Pretty much. We might still not be able to get out of here safely. So let's trigger a reaction shot. And then what? Shut down the longbow, probably. Alright. Hopefully that's going to work. Again, I can't afford to take control because that will trigger another group. We know it will trigger another group. Absolutely not worth it.
Piece of cake.
So don't have to worry about that. That leaves us with a few more people. So, flashbang. Can we afford to move a little bit closer? Not really. Well, the problem is that the first sergeant will flank us no matter what. All I can do is disorient him with a separate flashbang grenade.
They've seen me.
That's pretty much it. I'll have to use a whole separate flashbang grenade just to disorient that one guy. I normally wouldn't, but he will flank someone. There's literally no way to avoid that. And now we'll throw a smoke grenade.
Seems doable.
Yep. Only a few people will get it,
Miles away.
but it will have to do. And we can still throw a flashbang grenade. Probably not worth it, actually. Yeah, not really. Let's just take a shot. And we missed.
Close.
That was quite an unlucky turn, I have to say. This might still go really, really poorly.
Taking fire over here.
Looking good so far. But we still have to survive one more turn.
Taking heavy fire.
That might not be easy. I'm really disappointed that we weren't able to hack the workstation.
That all you got? I'm taking fire.
But right now our main concern is not actually losing anyone. The worst thing that can happen is a Viper pulling someone
They
in.
called in some friends.
Oh great, reinforcements. Well, those are irrelevant, we just have to survive one more turn. So what's the best way to do that? Well, good question. Yeah, this is a lot of guys. Another flashbang? Yep. How many can we disorient? Let's check some other flashbangs. We do have more, right? Yes, we do. Can we try to kill one? Well, maybe. Let's try to do some damage to the Viper. Because again, if someone gets pulled in, that's going to be a disaster. Yeah, we missed twice. What the heck? So far we failed everything except the hack on the mech. That's not good. Not good at all. Well, I can't reach the Viper with a flashbang grenade. That's disappointing.
Flashbang.
Let's just disorient as many guys as we can. So, something like this. And then what? We can try to hit the Viper with Christian, I guess. 98%. Okay, let's take that shot. Nice, we killed it. Good job.
This looks valuable.
Now, that leaves us with Scott, Philip... What can Philip do? Not a whole lot. I don't think so. He can't really kill any enemy. He has a flashbang. I suppose he can throw a flashbang. And that's about it. Michael can also throw a flashbang. Well, the Andromedon is already disoriented, but the Viper is not. And the trooper on the left is not. And the officer over here also isn't. I guess it's worth throwing it like this then. That will disorient 2 enemies. And that leaves us with Scott, Philip, and C, and Marbozir. So what do we do here? Probably move Philip, so that he won't get flanked. Alright. I'm a little bit worried about the longbow, but not much I can do about that right now. Not really, no. So another flashbang or what? The Viper wasn't disoriented from what I remember. I suppose we could disorient the Viper. Yeah, sounds good. This is the last turn we have to survive. And... I guess that's pretty much it. We can try to do some damage. What's our chance to hit? Not amazing. But it's not like we have anything better to do. Might as well take a shot or two. Doing damage is useful because we are using red fog. So, another shot. 48% on the Andromedon. 48% on the Viper. Nice. That should pretty much neutralize the Viper. It's down to 3 health and it has 35 aim. So, Scott, what can Scott do?
No problem, boss.
That would actually be useful here. We don't have any good use for combat protocol. Well, I could just kill the Viper with combat protocol. It's probably worth doing. Fine, let's just kill the Viper. And that leaves us with 9 active enemies. We are actually doing a pretty good job killing some of them. So maybe we should stay. Oh yeah, right, reinforcements. And there's still that group with mutants just outside of our range. So no, staying is probably not a good idea. If it wasn't for the reinforcements, I would maybe consider staying.
Advent forces on the ground.
But yeah, this is just way too many enemies now. It was already too many to begin with. With the reinforcements, there's just no way. We'll also have to deal with Overwatch.
Okay, this is bad.
We will take some damage here.
Knock the wind out of me.
So most of these guys are disoriented now. Their chance to hit should be pretty low, hopefully. The longbow, however, is not. Well, obviously it's a mech, it can't be disoriented. But it didn't do anything, that's good. Hey, don't kill Christian, I need him, thanks. They are all targeting Christian, that's not very nice. Stubborn bastards. Yeah, that's not good, because one of them might hit eventually. Here comes the Andromedon. It still has 60 aim. What are you doing? Oh, you're doing that. Well, fine. Are we there yet? Because I'd like to get out of here.
This is Firebrand. It's time to
Okay,
go.
we can get out. Just be careful, because we got 2 mechs on Overwatch.
I'm hit!
Might want to counter that first.
More hostiles inbound.
And more reinforcements, really? 2 turns in a row? Alright. So, hold
Ready to
on.
engage.
Let's get rid of Overwatch first. Where are they? Super heavy mech, 22%. Alright, let's take a shot. And we missed. Seriously now?
Get it together. I'm all out. I'm gone.
Our luck has been kind of crappy in this mission. We can use interference on one of them. I guess that's going to be the super heavy mech. And then we can still take a shot, I suppose, because Scott is standing on top of the extraction zone. So he can do that. What's his chance to hit? Probably not amazing, no. Or he can use combat protocol, that's a slightly better idea. Let's just do that then. Can we then target the other mech? No, we can't. We don't have line of sight to the mech archer, apparently. Alright. What about the guy that's suppressing someone? Which one is it? It's the mech longbow. I think we can use combat protocol on that. Yes, we can. Alright. Do it. We can just trigger Overwatch with someone. It won't do that much damage, even if it hits.
Just in time.
Anyone else on Overwatch in here? No, I don't think so. So time to get out. The mech archer can do up to 6 damage. Yeah, that's fine. Let's dash with Jolly then.
Double time. Ah, I think this might be toxic.
No line of sight. Philip?
Enseguida.
What? No one will trigger that. That's kind of funny. Well, I still want to counter it somehow. Can we get line of sight with Michael? No, we don't have line of sight at all, but that means it also doesn't have line of sight to us. Does it have line of sight to Ambrosine? It does, so moving Ambrosine should trigger it, I think.
What's over there?
No, it won't. So I guess we're done here. Okay, sounds good to me. Not an ideal outcome, unfortunately, but that's just how it goes sometimes. It's better to evac than lose people. Maybe we should kill one more enemy before we leave, for experience, because, you know, why not? We might as well do that. It's not a lot of experience, but it's always something.
I'm out of here.
Alright, get out.
Listo para bailar. On my way. Clear this stuff.
Just in time.
I'm out of here.
However, now we'll have to wait for wound recovery, unfortunately, since I need at least Christian from this squad. I'm not doing the story mission without Christian, that's for sure.
We'll need to review our tactics and improve going forward.
We probably could have handled this if it was a region with lower advent strength. That was the problem. It was Australia, which has advent strength 10. That's a little bit too much. Hey, we actually got a promotion out of this. Nice. That's going to be evasive. So that was kind of worth it. We got 2 promotions. Low profile, silent throw. Throw the axe at the target. This attack does not cost an action and will not break concealment. Replaces the standard axe throw. I like that, it will not break concealment. And we can also get squad sight. Okay. I like squad sight with this weapon. I'm actually leaning towards squad sight. You can only throw the axe once, so it has limited usefulness. Let's get squad sight, I like that a lot. Alright then. So how long do we have to wait for Christian, for example? 19 days. Yeah, okay. That's a little bit much. Maybe I'll do it without him after all. 11 advanced strength in there now. Yeah, that's just nasty. Huh. Maybe we should go without him then. We can bring Bob instead. Is Bob available? He is. What's our second highest aim sharpshooter anyway? Because that's not going to be Bob. Actually, that would be Flynn with 88. But Bob has 86 and he's also a master sergeant. Unlike Christian. So I guess we could bring Bob. He has cereal, which is nice. I guess we'll bring Bob. I'll just miss the insane aim Christian has. I still have to wait a few days at least. 1 day. Let's see, if we wait 2 days we'll get Michael, who's not really needed. We got Freddy. Although Michael is our second most experienced gunner. Do we only have one Master Sergeant Grenadier? Yep. So we have to wait 4 days then, because I'd like a Grenadier for this. And Stanislav is the best candidate. Okay, sounds good. So let's pick up some promotions, shall we? That's going to be Javelin rockets. And let's check our newest recruits. So, Gunner, Technical and Ranger. Sophie, nice hat. Let's have a look. Do we want to go for a Grazing Fire build or Center Mass? Actually, I might wait with that and see what's going to be needed more. And I might go for one build with a flamethrower. Maybe. I don't mind giving it a shot. Let's check Emma. Walk fire first. Then locked on. Center mass. And let's grab grazing fire. And that's it, so now we wait 4 days. Let's just go somewhere else maybe. Western US will do.
Western United States.
And advanced training is done. Okay, carry on. Oh yeah, Flynn. Lightning hands.
I've recently been made aware that we have at least one member of the science team who is
Let's maybe
currently
train
awaiting an assignment. We should
someone
have our
new.
science staff assigned to facilities to maintain
What
an
about
efficient
Ambrosine?
operation.
What can she get? Clutch shot, Guardian, volatile mix. Not super useful for a shinobi. Anyone else? Let's have a look. What about Vincent? Return fire, down good ground, will to survive. Will to survive is not bad. Down good ground is also pretty nice. Plus 10 defense against targets at a lower elevation alone is probably worth picking it up. Only 4 days too. Let's grab down good ground. Why not? And one more person. What about Tomasz? Aim, clutch shot, volatile mix. Not super useful for him now. Let's see, Julius. Biggest bombs, face off 45. 45 is not terrible, but I've not been using it much. So maybe not. Deadeye, clutch shot, Guardian, no. These are not very exciting. What about Grandpa Moray? Sprinter, yeah, that's nice. Let's get Sprinter, sure. Alright, and we'll scan a bit. Oh yeah, we are also almost done with Plasma Lance. That's good timing. I definitely want that. Moderate, heavy, Oh, that's Australia again. No, thanks.
I could have predicted
There's the
this
plasma
outcome.
lance, and we got one in our inventory.
Intriguing.
Nice. What next? Can we do some autopsies? Not really. Storm gun, probably. 11 days. Do we need some materials? We kind of do. Some Elerium and alloys. We can get some Elerium from faceless corpses. What else? Sectopod rake. No, we need that. I guess I could always render Elerium core, but how many do we have anyway?
The elders have always been elusive. Aside from the occasional monument, I don't imagine most of the people in the
We only
city
got
have
7.
ever
Yeah,
actually
that's
seen
not a
them
whole
in
lot.
person. Knowing now that the elders are apparently suffering at the hands of some terminal affliction explains their absence.
Do you
from
want to
the
do
public
anything
eye.
in here?
More importantly, what sort of ailment could possibly be beyond
I don't
their
think
vast
so.
curative abilities?
At least not right now. Stasis vests. 1 advanced shieldbearer corpse, 35 supplies, 3 alien alloys, and 1 Elerium core. I suppose we could grab that? But wait, isn't that just a ward's version of chitin plating? I'm not sure if that's plating or armor. I assume that's armor, but I have no idea if it's better or worse than what we already have. I guess we'll always get one as part of finishing the project. So sure, we can do
I'll
that.
let you know as soon as the project is ready for deployment.
And back to research. Should we just grab the storm gun? I think we should. It's just that we'll have almost no resources left if we do that. So I'm not too excited about doing it. Let's disassemble some useless crap for alloys. At least we can do that.
I'll notify you as soon as the report is available.
I might need some armor and things like that. And we need Elerium and alloys for that. How much longer do we have to wait? Let's see. 2 days for Stanislav, unless we want someone else. We always got Bonnie. But he is Master Sergeant and Bonnie is not. 2 days isn't really a big deal, let's just wait 2 days. Okay, 2 days it is then.
I have made a number of interesting discoveries.
Yes, I'm sure you did. And more Avatar project.
The aliens
This is going to be
make
very,
progress on the
very
Avatar
close.
project. If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to move fast.
I am sure you will find the results to be as intriguing as I do, Commander.
Very heavy. Australia again. I don't want missions in Australia. Give me something else.
Ongoing efforts, Commander.
The outcome of this research
More alloys.
can only further our advances, Commander.
Okay,
I
anything
think
else
I
we can
could have
disassemble?
predicted This outcome, though it is intriguing.
Let's have a look. Not really. Maybe we should do engineering research? Probably a bit too late for that. Viper cores, 3 alloys. Okay,
I'll see that work begin.
I think we have enough
Commander.
Viper corpses.
I'll contact you when I have a full report.
Another mission? Moderate heavy. Oh, we could counter a dark event. That's tempting, but it's Australia again. Australia has 11 advanced strength. So I'm really not sure if we can do this. Yeah, I don't know. 6 days, 3 hours. It's tempting, don't get me wrong. Destroy alien relay. So we can't do it very quickly. I could always try, but this will delay the main mission again. And this dark event isn't even that bad. Rebels assigned to recruiting are half as effective during this event. I don't really care about that all that much. I think I'll pass. And we'll prepare for Codex Brain coordinates. 38 enemies in here. That's going to be a very tough mission. Anyway, I'm going to make a cut here and continue in the next episode. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.